Non-correlated subqueries, what we have covered up to now?
Recording in progress.
Single row subquery,
Multiple
multiple row subquery.
Yes.
One more, what it is? Multiple column.
Multi-column.
These three are covered up to now. Correct? Any doubts as of now for this? Multiple column subquery. These three are over. One more, what it is? Inline view. Later I can explain for this. Once the row number and row ID concept is over, like I can explain this. Depending on that row number for this inline view, later I can explain. Okay, inline view it is pending. Up to this clarity, all of you for these three. Well, these are all called as a non-correlated subqueries. Non-correlated subquery. Now here, why do we want to go for the non-correlated subquery? What is the main purpose? Non-correlated subqueries are, what is the purpose of non-correlated subqueries? First, which query will execute?
Inner query.
Inner query. Inner query will execute. Inner query, it can produce some output, take that output and pass into main query. Again, main query is executed. That is called as a non-correlated subquery. Now, how many types of non-correlated subqueries? 4 types of one more also it is there, scalar. Scalar also it is there, scalar subquery. Okay. Next one, what it is? Single row subquery. What is the purpose of single row subquery? The inner side subquery always, it can produce the single value only. After only inner query, only outer query, we don't know how many values are coming. That is, we don't expect. Only what is the purpose of single row subquery? The inner query always, it can display the single value, that it is called as a single row subquery only. Next, what is the multiple row subquery? The inner query always, it can produces the more than one value, that it is called as a multiple row subquery. Multiple row subquery, what type of operators will use? Multiple row subqueries. What type of operators we need to use?
In
All and in only. Correct or not? Can we pass the relational operators by using multi-row subquery? Is it possible? Relational operators.
not so.
It won't support. It won't support. Only special operators only. What are all those? In, any, and all only. Clear up to this? Next one, what is the next one? Multi-column subquery. What is the use of multiple column subquery or multi-column subquery? Inner query, columns, and outer query, where class columns. Both are having matching. The multi-column subquery will execute. Correct or not? If any one of the column is not matching, the system it can throw there. Too many values that it can be displayed. Up to now, we have covered these three. Next, before going to next one topic, correlated subquery. Correlated subquery. Why do we want to go for this? Then I will tell you. Now, yesterday, before that, in the previous class, how we can able to find out the first highest salary in the table? First highest salary. How we can able to find out? Employee with the employee name also. That person name also I need to find out. How we can write the query? Can anyone tell me how we can able to find out the highest salary in the table?
Maximum salary.
Select max.
Select max of salary from EMP. Correct or not? If you are able to write the query like this. Now, which person is getting the max salary? Is this query? It can display the person name, employee name. Now, how we can get how we can able to find out employee name for this salary? How we can write the query? If you know the query, if you know the salary 5,000, how we can write the query? Select star from EMP where salary equal to 5,000. If you know the salary, then you can write the query like this. But in our query, can I know the name? Can I know the name?
No.
No. How can I only highest salary? That is we know. How we can, instead of this, what I am going to do? Instead of this, what I am going to do? We need to write the subquery only. Select star from EMP where salary equal to, instead of 5,000, what I am going to do? Write the subquery. Whatever you have written upper side. This query you need to take it and apply into this. Just run the query, you can get the first salary. Is that this? Next, what is my requirement? I'm able to know the second highest salary. Second highest salary in the table. Now go to the table. Select star from EMP. What is the second highest salary in this table? Now we can tell me. See the data, tell me that. How many is having the second highest salary in the table? What is the first highest salary? This is the first highest salary. Already we have find out the
3,000.
query. Next, how many employees are having the second highest salary in the table?
3,000.
Names. What is the names here for those
Ford.
employee names?
Scott
Huh?
Ford.
Scott and Ford.
Scott and Ford, these two employees is having the same salary or not? This is the second highest salary. How we can able to find out second highest salary? How we can able to find out? First, this query always it can display the for this query it can display the only first highest salary. Next, now what is the second highest salary? How we can find out? This is the table only. This is the table. In this table, 14 employees are there. Out of 14 employees, how many employees is having the second highest salary?
Two.
Two employees only. How we can write the query? Select star from EMP. Just this query as it is only. Now here, select star from EMP. How we can write it? Where salary less than, can I use this query or not? Can I use this query or not? For this query, what the value it can be displayed?
5,000.
5,000 only. Now, less than 5,000, how many employees will come?
All
Less than
30
5,000,
members.
how many come for the
13.
entire employee table? 13 employees will come. Out of 13 employees, can you find out the highest salary or not? Again, first you need to see this query. How we can write it? This is the way we need to write. This is the very, very important question for interviews. Now here, I can bracket open. Here I can close the one more bracket here. Here I need to open the bracket here. Again, close the bracket here. Now run the query. It can display how many employees? Here it is missing.
Star instead of star.
Oh, sorry. Star it is there. How many employees are coming here? Total, how many employees are coming? 13, is it coming or not? Out of these 13, how we can able to find out the highest salary? Now you can tell me. Now we can know the answer.
Max salary.
Max of salary only, correct or not? Here, I can write the max of salary here. Here, I can write the max of salary. Just run the query. Now you can get the output or not. Again, what it is? Now here, what it is there first, 1 minute. First, this query it is there, correct? First, I can remove this. This is the only first highest salary. See?
Star missing.
Star only. Okay. Now at the first highest salary. Okay. Now here, just I can write a select max of salary from EMP. Okay. Here, open. This is another bracket open. Just to close the one more bracket. Now how many rows are coming? 13 rows only, correct? Now here, we can write the max of salary. Now run the query. Now you want to get the second highest salary or not? As of now. Now, again here I can write the query like this. Select star from EMP. From EMP, where salary equal to. Now you can write the query like this. One by one, I can write it here. Now you can open the bracket. Again, you need to close the bracket. Now you want to get the second highest salary or not? Now you want to get the second highest salary or not?
Yes.
Oh, now here first I need to write the queries like this. I don't want to put all the things. Now how many queries are there here?
4.
How many queries are there? This is the second highest salary, correct or not? How many outer queries are there? How many inner queries are there?
Inner query is 3.
Hmm. Second highest salary, if you are able to write it here. First highest salary, how many queries are there here? One inner query, one outer query, correct? This is also 1 minute. Only we need to get one more query. I need to write extra here. 1 minute. This is also not required. These two will be enough. Salary less than where it is, this one. That's the reason we have given the equal. Remove this condition or run it. Now here, how many queries are there? Just here, if you are able to find out the first highest salary, how many queries are there? One outer, one outer, one inner query, correct or not? Now next, if you are able to find out the second highest salary, how many queries are there? How many inner queries and how many outer queries? Second highest salary. One outer query is common for all the queries. Two inner queries only. N equal to n plus 1 formula, it is applicable for here. N plus 1 formula. N equal to n plus 1 formula. What is the n here? Second highest salary. N equal to n plus 1 means what it is? Total 3 queries. One is the two inner queries only. This is the way we need to find out. Next, what is the second? What is the third highest salary? What is the third highest salary in the table? You can write the query directly. Select star from EM. Okay. You need to write. Now you can tell me how many queries. Just copy this query. One more inner query we need to. One more inner query we need to add it. What it is here? Just same thing. Here. I need to write it here. How many brackets it is coming? How many brackets are coming? Total 1, 2, 3. 2 closing, one more closing will be required here. Now run the query. We can find out the third highest salary. This is the way we need to find out. Clear up to this, all of you? This is the third highest salary in the table. How we can able to find out the third highest salary in the entire organization? Who is getting the first highest salary? One outer query, one inner query will be executed. Inner query will be required. If you are able to find out the second highest salary, how many queries will be required? One outer, two inner only. If you are able to find out the third highest salary in the table, how many queries will be required? One outer, three inner. Three inner queries only. Now you can tell me how we can able to find out the fourth highest salary. How many queries will be required? Fourth highest salary.
5.
5 queries only. One is the outer, other two are the same
4
query
is inner.
copied here. Just you can copy this query up to this. Now what I am going to do, just here, write the where salary less than, just copy this query, max of salary. Then you can able to find out the output. Salary less than, how many? One more bracket, you need to close it. One more bracket, you need to close it. Just run the query, is it work? Again, 1 minute. Here also. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 inner, 4 outer. Now you can get the fourth highest salary. Is it coming or not? Is it coming
Sir,
or not? One outer,
If I,
4 inner.
sir, if I want to display all 4 maximum salary names, sir.
You can write the union.
Okay.
You can write the union or not? Is it work or not, union? We are able to see the 4 highest salaries in the table. For this type of queries, non-correlated subquery, how we can write it? You can write the union. Union, it can combine the all query results output as a single query output or not? Is it possible or
Yes.
not?
Yes.
You can write like that also. Just this is the first highest salary. This one first highest salary. Next, what we are going to do? You can write the union. What is the second highest salary? You can copy it like that. This is the second highest salary. Next one, what we are going to do? Union. I think the brackets are closing correctly. 1 minute. Up to this. We can run it. One more bracket. Now you want to get it or not? First highest salary, second highest salary, sir. You can combine all the things only. Write that. You can write it like that. Third highest salary, where it is, this one, third highest salary. You can copy third highest salary up to this. You can apply here also same. Now here I can remove this, run the query. You can get it all the salaries only. Okay. Clear up to this? This is the way we need to add. Now here, what is the drawback here? For example, in your employee table is having, 1000 employees are there. Now, if you are able to find out the 900th employee salary, how many queries we need to write? Now you can tell me. If you are able to find out the first highest salary in your table, how many queries will be required? One outer, one inner. Correct or not? If you are able to find out the second highest salary, how many queries will be required? One outer, two inner queries. Now, for example, if you are able to find out the 900th employee salary, how many queries will be required?
One outer 900.
One outer, 900 inner queries will be required. For example, in your table is having 10 lakh records are there. 10 lakh records are there. Now, I'm able to find out the 9th lakhs record employee data only. How many queries will be required for this case? One outer, 9 lakhs inner queries will be required. Is this query will be suitable for all the cases? Is this query will be suitable for all the cases?
No.
It won't suitable. That's the reason. Oracle it can provide the one more subquery. What is that is called as a correlated subquery only. Not only that, for the type of scenarios, if you're able to find out the highest salaries in the table, or not only highest salaries, employee-wise salaries, now this query will not be suitable. This is the drawback here. Why? Because we can write multiple queries here. This is the, so for example, if you're able to find out 9th lakh salaries, 9th lakh salaries means how many days we need to write? Complete minimum 1 day will be required that queries. It's not possible, correct or not? That's the reason one scenario, one syntax is there. Just you can follow that syntax, how we can able to find out. Just next one, what it is? Correlated subquery. Next one, what it is? Correlated subquery only. 1 minute. Now here, next one is the correlated subquery. Why do we want to go for the correlated subquery? How the query will execute? How the correlated subquery will execute? First, non-correlated subqueries, which queries will be executed first?
Inner query.
Inner query, correct? Now, in the coming to correlated subquery, first outer query will execute. First, which query will execute? This is the quite opposite to non-correlated subquery. Correlated subquery, what will execute first? First, inner query will execute. Outer query will execute. Later, inner query will execute. First, outer query will execute. Okay, take the first row of outer query. Take the first row of outer query and pass into where? Inner query only. Inner query where clause only. Again, inner query will execute. Inner query, it can produce some output. Take that output and pass into main query. Again, outer query will execute. Finally, you can get the output. How many times the query will execute here? Correlated subquery 3 times only. How many times the query, correlated subquery will execute? First, which query will execute? Outer query only. Okay, outer query is executed. Next, what it is? Take the first row of outer query. Take the first row of outer query. I can show you the example, then only you can able to understand very, very easily. Take the first row of outer query and pass into inner query where class. Inner query where class. Again, next, this is the first step only. First outer query will execute. Take the first row of outer query and pass into inner query where class. Next one, what is second thing? What is inner query will execute. After passing this condition, whatever the value is coming from the outer query first row and pass into inner query where class. Next, inner query will execute. Okay, inner query will execute. After execution of inner query, it can produce some output. Okay, after execution of inner query, it can produce some output. Okay, next, what it is? Take this output, take this inner query output, take the inner query output and pass into main query. Take the inner query output and pass into outer query only. Next, what it is? Outer query will execute. Finally, outer query will execute. Outer query will execute. Clear up to this? How many times the query will execute? 3 times only. First, which query will be executed? Outer query will execute. Take the first row of outer query and pass into inner query where class. Again, in the inner side, inner query will execute. After execution of inner query, it can produce some output. Take that output and pass into your outer query or main query. Again, main query is executed. That's it only. This is called as a correlated subquery. Now come to this non-correlated subquery. How the execution? Non-correlated subquery.
First
How the
inner query executed, it passes
First inner
to
query is executed. Correct or not? First, which one will execute? Inner query executed. Inner query will execute. After execution of this inner query, what it is?
it passes to the
Produce some output. It can produce some output. Take that output. Next one, what it is? Take that output and pass into
main query.
main query only. Clear? This is called as a again, after passing the main query will execute or not? Next, main query will execute. This is the process of non-correlated subquery. Is it clear up to this, all of you? This is the already we have seen the examples, non-correlated subquery. Next one, what is correlated subquery only? What is the syntax? First, I can get the syntax, then I can show you the example also, how we can able to execute this. This is the syntax only. This is the syntax. What is the outer query here? Now you can tell me up to this what it is. This is called as outer query only. Now just remember this point. If you are able to write the correlated subqueries in your system, compulsory we need to maintain the alias names of both outer query and the inner query only. If you are able to write the correlated subqueries in your system, compulsory we need to give the alias names from both outer queries and inner queries only. Alias name is required. Just you have seen here, table 1. What it is there? Alias name 1. Inner side subquery. What is this? This is the bracket. It is there. Brackets it is there. That is called as a subquery only. This is the inner query. What is this up to this? Up to this, this is called as a outer query only. Correct or not? First outer query is executed. Take the first row of outer query and pass into where? Inner query where class. What is the condition here? Alias name 2 dot column name equal to alias name 1 dot column name. What is the common column? First, you can take the any common column or any other column, matching columns for both the tables. Not only common column, sometimes common column it is coming, sometimes common column it is not coming. That's the reason you can take the only matching columns. Okay, take that and pass into where class only. This is the inner query. When this condition is satisfied, where class this condition is satisfied, again inner query will execute. After execution of inner query, it can produce some output. Take that output and again pass into main query. This is the 3 times the query will execute. 3 times will query, the query is executed here. Now I can show you the one example. For example, now you can see it here. Select star from EMP. I'm able to find out the third highest salary in the table. What is my current requirement? I'm able to find out the third highest salary in the table. First requirement, what it is? Third highest salary. Which table? Just I can take the employee table only. Employee table, the requirement is there or any other table? Third highest salary. For this table is having the highest salary. What is the third highest salary? As per the data, 2975. Correct or not? Now, just before going to this, I can explain one example. Then only you can able to understand. That. Already I have opened. Now here, this is the one table. What is the table name? For example, employee. How many employees are there as per my data? Excel. How many employees are there?
5.
5 employees only. Okay, correct. Now, employee names also is there. Some salaries are there. Okay, 5 employees are there. 5 salaries are there. Now, this is what I have mentioned here. This is the outer query. Outer query, parent query or main query. The names it should be same or not? Outer or parent or main query. The names are same only. This is the outer query only. Okay. Now, this is also, next side also I have taken the same table or any other different table name. As of now, as per our Excel. Can I take the same table name or any other table name?
Same.
Same table name. Now, what the name I have given here? Alias name, what I have given? Inner only. Now, this one, first table, what is the alias name? Outer.
Outer.
2 tables I have taken. Only same table one. This is also self-join also. Correct or not? Self-join also within the same table, I can find out the value. Then we can go for the self-join. Now here I cannot write the self-join. Here I can go for the correlated subqueries only. How we can write it? First, this is the outer query. What is the outer query? In this outer query, how many employees are there? 5 employees. In the inner query, how many employees are there as of now as per the data? Both are same table name only. The data also it should be same only. Correct? Now this is the first outer. What is the alias name I have given? Outer. What is the next one? Inner only. Now how we can write the query here? Just you can see the query. Now this one employee table. What is the alias name I have given? Outer only. What is the condition I have given? Weight 3 equal to. Why I have given the 3 here? I need to find out the third highest salary in the table. I need to find out the third highest salary in the table. Now what I have given here? One condition I have to write here. Count of distinct of salary from EMP. Now here also what I have given? Inner. What is the alias name for this? Outer. This is the outer query. This is the inner query. Wherever the brackets it is there, that is called as inner query. Without brackets, that is called as the outer query only. Correct or not? First, which query will execute out of these two? Now you can tell me. Correlated subquery. Which query will execute?
Outer.
Outer query only. What is the outer query here? Up to this. Up to this.
Select
is
in.
the outer query or not? Select employee name from EMP. Up to this is the outer query only. Now, how many rows will come here? Outer query.
2.
How many rows? Select employee name, salary.
2.
But this total 5 rows will come or not?
Select e-name and salary.
Where up to the, for example, now here select e-name, comma salary. How many rows will come here if I'm able to run this query?
14.
All rows.
What is this? This is called as outer. Correct or not? This is the outer. Just what the alias name I have given? Outer
Outer.
only.
Outer.
Next, same query I can write it here. Select. Just you can see it here. Select employee name, comma salary from EMP. What I have given here, this is the inner. Now, this is the inner query, this is the outer query. Correct or not? Now, how we can write it, club it, select, just you can copy this query. Copy this query. Next, what I am going to do, where condition, we can write it here. This is the condition we have to write here. 3 equal to, next, what I write it here, select count of, now here, distinct of salary. Distinct of salary from what you have written here, EMP. This one, inner query only. This is the inner query. Just now what we are, what the alias name here, inner. Next, what the condition I have written here, inner dot employee number equal to, for example, outer dot employee number. Outer dot employee number. So just run the query. What the value it can display? Here it won't display the employee number. Just you can give it as a department number. I think it won't display. Not this. Not this. Not dot salary greater than or equal to outer dot salary. Or run the query. You can get the third day's salary or not. Now you can get the third day's salary or not as per this query. Now in the employee table, just you can run this query. What is the third day's salary? As per the table, this is the third day's salary or not? How we can get it? How this query will work? Correlated subquery. First, which query will execute it? First, outer query will execute. First, you can understand this example. Later, I can explain this one. First, you can go to this Excel. First, this one. What is the first row here? As per this table, this is the outer query only. First, which query will execute a correlated subquery? Now you can tell me. Correlated subquery, which query will execute?
Outer query.
Outer query only. Now, how many values are there in the outer query? How many values are
Five.
there?
5.
5 values.
5.
Correct? Now, in this first row, what is the condition we have written here? In the inside of subquery, what is the condition I have written? What the condition I have written? This is the join condition or not? Correlated subqueries always it can be work as a joins only. Now here outer query. First outer query will execute it. Outer query, what is the first row? Take the first row or not? What is the first row of outer query? This value. Correct? Take this value and pass into where? And pass into where? Inner query where clause only. What the inner query where clause? What the condition here? Inner dot salary also. What the inner, again inner query what it is? Again this table only. What the values are there inner query? 5 values. First, what value it is there here in the inner query? 50,000. 50,000. First, what is the condition here? First, what value? 50,000 equal to 50,000. This value it is coming. Correct or not? First row it is checking for all the rows. What is this? Correlated subquery. Always it is a row by row processing only. What is the main difference? What is the main definition? Correlated subquery. Correlated subqueries are always it can process the row by row only. Take the first row of outer query and pass into where? Inner query where clause. What is the inner query where clause? What is the condition here? Inner dot salary greater than or equal to outer dot salary. What is the inner salary?
50,000.
50,000. 50,000 equal to greater than or equal to 50,000. Condition true or false?
False.
50,000 greater than or equal to 50,000.
True.
True only. Correct? This value is first. First it can check this way. First I can show it here. 1 minute. Here I can open the window. How the query will execute. Then only can able to understand. First take these values. I can paste it here. Here also I can able to paste. This is called as outer. Okay. This is called as inner. Correct or not? This is the subquery. Inner means subquery. Now this is the outer query. First, which query will execute correlated? Now you can tell me. Correlated subquery. Which query will execute first? Outer query only. In this outer, how many values are coming after execution of this query? Select EMP. Select star from EMP. How many values are coming? 5 values. After getting the 5 values, first it can take the first row of outer query. What is the first row of outer query?
50,000. 50,000.
Salary column. What is the condition we have to write inside a query, inner query? What we have write the condition?
Greater than equal to.
Inner dot. What we have write the condition?
Greater than or
Inner
equal to.
dot salary greater than or equal to outer dot salary. Correct or not? This condition we have written. First, what value inner dot salary? What value it is coming? First, this value it is coming. Correct? 50,000 greater than or equal to 50,000. Condition it should be true or false?
True.
True only. Correct? 1 minute. Just I can write as 50,000 equal to 50,000. Just I can give it as a true. This condition it should be true. Okay. Next. Next what it is coming? Next value. Only this row it is not completed. Subquery it is not completed. Only one value it is next. 30,000 greater than or equal to 50,000. Is the condition it should be true?
False.
30,000 greater than or equal to 50,000. False. Correct? False only. Next, what value it is there? Next value.
False.
70,000. 70,000 greater than or equal to 50,000. Is the condition it should be true or false?
True.
True only. Next. Next value what it is? 10,000.
10,000.
10,000 greater than or equal to next value what it is?
50,000.
50,000. Is it true or false?
False.
False. Okay. Next 30,000 greater than or equal to 50,000. Now you can tell me. 50,000.
False.
False. Now how many values are coming here? What the condition you have written in the inside a subquery? Count of what you have written inside a subquery? Count of distinct of salary only. How many counts are, how many true are coming here? What the, how many conditions are satisfied for the inner query?
2.
Two only, correct? Two values only it is coming. Now here inner query is executed. How many values it is coming after execution of inner query? Count how many it is coming. Now you can tell me after execution this condition is satisfied. How many values are satisfied?
2.
Now you can get the count or not. Now what function you have write in the inner query? Count function it is there or not? Here. Count means how many values are satisfied? 2 only. The inner query is executed. What is the final output? Inner query output 2 only. Now the again take that output and pass into where? Main query only. What is the main query? 3 it is there. 3 equal to 2. Condition it should be satisfied.
False.
3 equal to 2. Is it the query will work?
No.
No, it won't satisfy this result. It cannot print. Third day salary it won't print. Next one. First row it is over. This value it is not satisfied. Correct or not? This value it is not satisfied for entire all the inner query outputs. Next, what is the next row? What is the rule of correlated subquery? It can process the row by row. This value it is over. Next, what is the next row? 30,000. Now go to here. What is the first value here? 30,000 only. Now you can check it. Compare this value. 50,000 greater than 30,000. 50,000 greater than or equal to 30,000. Is the condition should be true or false? 50,000 greater than or equal to 30,000. Condition true or false?
True.
True only. Next, what value it is there? 30,000. Just compare to this value. 50,000 greater than or equal to 30,000. False. Sorry, true. Next, 30,000 greater than or equal to 30,000. Now you can tell me. Condition it should be true or false?
True.
True only. Correct? Next, true. Next value, what it is? 70,000. 70,000 greater than or equal to 30,000. Now you can tell me.
False.
Condition true or false?
False.
70,000. Is it a bigger or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir. True only. Next, 10,000 greater than or equal to 30,000. Is it true?
False.
False. Next. Next, what value it is there? 30,000. 30,000 again greater than or equal to 30,000. Now you can tell me. The condition should be true or false?
True.
True only. Now, here, how many salaries are 30,000? How many salaries will be satisfied?
4.
4 only. But is there any value it is repeating?
Yes, repeat.
What value it is repeating?
30,000.
Now, what the condition you have written here?
Count of
Say bracket,
distinct.
what you have written?
Distinct.
Distinct means how many count will come here? Total, how many will be satisfied?
4.
4
Three.
only, correct?
Four.
4 values it is satisfied. Is there any value it is repeated?
Yes, 30,000 is
Now, 30,000 it should be repeated twice. After applying the distinct, how many values will come? 30,000?
Three.
Only one. Total, what is the count will come here?
3.
3. Now, inner query, what is the count it can produce? Inner query. This is the inner query logic only, correct or not? Now, after execution of inner query, what is the output will be displayed? Count 3 only.
3.
Take this output and pass into where again? Main.
Outer code.
3 equal to 3. Condition it should be satisfied or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Now you can finally can get the output or not. Which value will be satisfied? Third day salary, what it is in this table? What is the third day salary in this table? 30,000 only. 30,000 is the third day salary. Correct or not? What is the first day salary in the table? 70,000.
70,000.
What is the second highest salary? 50,000. How many employees are having the 30,000 for this data?
2, ma'am.
2 employees. Now you can get it or not? Finally. Clear up to this, all of you. How the correlator subquery will execute, that is only I'm going to show it here. If you are able to understand this logic, this also will be easily only. If you are not able to understand, this logic will be difficult. Any doubts for this as of now? First, which table will be there in the logic as per our requirement? Highest salary is present in the which table? Employee table only. That's the reason I can take it as both the tables as a employee only. One table I have given the alias name as outer. One table, same table I have given the alias name as inner only. First, which query will execute? Correlated subquery, outer query will execute. Take the first row of outer query and pass into where? Inner query where clause only. Inner query where clause. This condition is satisfied, inner query will execute. What the inner query logic we have written? Inner query, what the logic we have written? Select count of distinct of salary from employee table where this condition. What the condition here? Inner query column name equal to outer query column name greater than or equal to outer query column name. Now from this outer dot salary coming from where? Outer query only. Outer query value you can pass into inner query where clause. When this condition is satisfied, inner query it can produce some output. Take that output and pass into main query. Again, main query will execute. How many times the correlator subquery will execute? 3 times only. Is it clear up to this, all of you? Any doubts? Now go to your query. This query. Now what the condition I have written here? What the value I have given?
Third highest.
Third highest salary. Now in your employee table, what is the third highest salary? Now you can see this. What is the third highest salary? This one or not? 2975. So
297.
if you run this query, what the value you can get it here? If you are able to find out the first highest salary, how you can write the query? You can write the only number, you can change it here. Now in the previous scenario, in the previous example, how many inner queries we need to write? Non-correlated subquery. If you are able to find out the first highest salary, how many queries we need to write? One outer, one inner only. If you are able to find out the fifth highest salary, how many outer will be required? How many inner will be required?
1 outer, 5
5
in.
inner. Now for here query, this query correlated subquery, how many queries will be required? One outer, one inner only. What we need to change here? Just you can change the value here only. Correct or not? Just you can change the value. Now run the query. You can get the first highest salary or not. Find out the second highest salary. Now give the second value here. You can able to second highest salary or not. If you are able to find out the fifth highest salary, now run the query. You can get the fifth highest salary in the table. In future, in this employee table, 10 lakhs employees are there. I'm able to find out the 9th lakh employee salary. Now here, you can able to write the 9th lakh employee only. Now then you can get the output. Currently in our table, these many employees are not there. That's the reason we cannot able to find out. Clear up to this, all of you? Hello? All of you understood for this logic?
Yes.
Now you can tell me how I can able to find out the first highest salary in the employee table. Can anyone guess it and tell me the answers? Now here, this is the logic only. Now how many employees are there here? Just I can take the output and tell me the answer. What the logic will work? Just you can tell me the answer. Anyone? Now this is the output I have pasted here. This is called as a outer. Okay. This is the inner. This is the inner query, subquery. Okay. Now here I can paste the values here. Now here this is the employee table only. This is also employee table. Okay. Now here what is the condition we are writing here? Inner query, inner dot salary greater than equal what we have written out. Okay. Next here you can write it here true only. Next 2850 greater than or equal to 5,000. Is it satisfied? 2850 is it greater than 5,000? No, it is also.
Hmm.
Before that,
1 equal to 1.
select count of distinct of cell. If the condition is there from EMP, I can write from EMP, correct? From EMP, where this condition only. Now you can tell me how many values will come here inner query? How many values will be
One.
satisfied inner query? One only. Now what condition what is here in the outer query also here? You can write as a one only. For example, now here, now I can write before this only equal to 1. Okay, equal to 1 it is there. Now you can tell me. Sorry, this is the one, it is not working. Here, equal it is not working here. Equal to 1. Okay. Now for this condition, what the inner query output, what it is coming?
1.
1. Now take this output and pass into where? Main query.
Outer query.
What the condition outer query? 1 equal to 1.
One.
Again, main query will execute or not? Finally, you want to get the salary or not? First highest salary is a king only, correct? Now you can tell me second highest salary. This condition it is not satisfied. Second highest. What is the second highest salary? What the value it is taking? First there this value and checking all the values only. Checking all the values only. First value. Take the next what it is? This value it is not satisfied. Second highest salary. Take this value and compare to this. This is also not satisfied. Take that value, sir. First row and comparing all the values. So comparing all the one, for example, if you're able to find out the second highest salary. Now what the outer query, what the counter, outer query. Now what the outer query will come? 2 only, correct or not? First, if you are able to take the 5,000, what the values will come? Only 1. 2 equal to 1. Condition is satisfied? No, it won't satisfy. This value it is failed. Now take the second row. Second row it can compare to all the values. So 5,000 greater than or equal to 2850. 5,000 greater than or equal to 2850. Now you can tell me answer. Is it true or false?
False.
True only.
True.
5,000 is a bigger only, correct or not?
Okay.
Next, 2850 greater than or equal to 2850. Condition true or false?
True.
True.
True only. Correct? Next value. What it is? Next value. 2450 greater than or equal to 850. This value
False.
is not satisfied. Take this value. 2975 greater than or equal to 850.
True.
True. Now what the count will come here? How many values satisfied? 3 only. 2 equal to, for example, few more values also it can be satisfied. 2 equal to 3. Condition it should be satisfied?
No.
No, it won't satisfy. Next, take this row. Compare again this value. 5,000 greater than or equal to 2450. This value also not satisfied. This is true. Next one, what is 2850 greater than or equal to 24? This is also true.
True.
2450 greater than or equal to 245. This is also true. 2975. This value is also not satisfied. This condition is not satisfied. Outer query and inner query, it won't satisfy. Take this value. This is also not satisfied. Come to this value. Now this value will be satisfied. 5,000 greater than or equal to 3,000. Condition should be true or false?
True.
Take this. 5,000 greater than or equal to 3,000. Okay. Condition should be true or false? True only.
True.
Next. Next value what it is? 2850 greater than or equal to 3,000. Condition is true?
False.
False. 2850 greater than or equal to 3,000. Again, it is false. Okay. Next value what it is? Next value what it is? 2450. Is it true? Again, false. 3,000 false only. Next value what it is? 2975. Again, this is also not satisfied.
False.
2975 greater than or equal to 3,000. This is also false. Next, what value it is there?
3,000.
3,000 greater than or equal to 3,000. Condition is true or not?
True.
3,000 greater than or equal to 3,000. Okay, true. Next, what value? Again, 3,000. Next, this is also true or not?
True.
True only. Okay. Next, what the value is there? The other values, is it satisfied?
No.
All these values, false only. Now, how many values will be satisfied for this case?
3.
3 only. Now, how many values it should be repeated? Distinct values, sir.
2.
2. Now, finally, what the count will come here?
2.
2 equal to 2. Condition should be satisfied or not? If it is satisfied, you want to get the, how many employees are having the salary in 3,000 as per our table?
2.
These 2 employees are having the 3,000. The output, it should be printed or not? 2. If you are able to give the second highest salary here, how many values will get? No, as per our logic will work or not? As per our logic will work or not as of now? Clear up to this, all of you? Any doubts for this logic? This is the way we need to find out. Only what we need to change here, correlated subquery, only number you need to change. If you're able to find out the 10th highest salary, you can write the query like this. This is the 10th highest salary in the table. Now, non-correlated subquery, how many queries we need to write? 1 outer, 10 inner queries. That is difficult thing. That is a difficult thing. You can write it, but it can take some time. But here, correlated subquery, only just you can write just change the value only here. Just you can change the values only. This is the way we need to write it as a correlated subqueries only. Very, very important for this. I can tell you one more example for tomorrow. What is the difference between in and one more? In this correlated subqueries, again, 2 special operators are there. How many operators will there? Correlated subquery. Only these 2 operators will be applicable for the correlated subqueries only, not for any subquery. What are all those? One is the exist. One more, what it is? Not exist. These 2 are only designed for the correlated subqueries only. How we can able to identify whether it is a correlated subquery? How we can able to identify? Now, just you can see the alias names. Inside a subquery, any joining condition it is there. Inside a subquery, any joining condition is there, that it is called as a correlated subqueries only. Normally, non-correlated subqueries, there is no joining conditions. There is no joining conditions, non-correlated subqueries. Correlated subquery, just if we are able to, how we can able to identify whether it is a correlated subquery or not? First, both the outer query and the inner query. For the inner query table, is there any alias names are there or not? First, if the alias names are there for outer query and the inner query, that is called as a correlated subquery. First point. Second point, what it is? Any joining condition is there or not? Inner query. Outer query column, it should be mapped to inner query where clause. If it is mapping, then this is also correlated subquery. This is the way we need to identify. Next, what are the operators will be used? Only these 2 operators are designed by correlated subquery. Exist and not exist. Tomorrow I will be showing how we can apply these 2 operators in the correlated subquery. Very, very important for this. Clear? Up to this, all of you. Any doubts? Non-correlated subquery. Tomorrow, few more examples I will be showing. Then we can go for the
Recording stopped.
ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఎవరికైనా ఏమైనా అర్థం కాలేదా? ఎందుకు రాయాల్సి వచ్చింది చూడండి. ఇది నాన్ కార్రిలేటెడ్ సబ్క్వెరీ ఏమవుతుంది మీకు? ఒకవేళ మీకు ఏదైనా టేబుల్ హైయెస్ట్ సాలరీస్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలంటే ఇది